The wait is finally over. After months of whispers, rumors, and endless questions from fans across the world, Netflix has confirmed it. Heartland Season 19 is officially coming to the platform, and the release date is locked in. For longtime fans, this isn't just another season. It's the continuation of a story that has touched hearts, built a loyal community, and stood strong as one of the longest-running family dramas ever made. If you've been holding your breath for news, you can finally exhale, because Heartland is saddling up for its next big ride, and it's happening sooner than you think. Heartland isn't just a show, it's an experience. Since it first appeared on television back in 2007, it has quietly become one of the most loved series around the world. What makes it so special isn't just the storylines, but the way it blends family, love, and the beauty of rural life into something that feels timeless. For many viewers, Heartland is more than entertainment. It's comfort. It's the kind of show you can watch with your parents, your kids, or even your grandparents, and still feel connected to the characters as if they're part of your own family. At its heart, the series follows Amy Fleming, a young woman who discovers her gift for healing troubled horses after a tragic accident changes her life forever. From that moment, Heartland has been about more than just animals. It's about growth, resilience, and the power of family ties. With each passing season, audiences have seen Amy, her sister Lou, their grandfather Jack, and so many others face struggles, heartbreak, victories, and moments of pure joy. That's why the series has lasted for nearly 2 decades. It tells real human stories in a way that feels authentic, simple, and deeply emotional. Over the years, Heartland has built a global fan base that few Canadian dramas have ever achieved. Netflix has played a huge role in this. By bringing the series to its streaming library, it opened the doors for millions of viewers who may never have discovered Heartland on television. Suddenly, fans from countries far beyond Canada could dive into the world of the Bartlett-Fleming Ranch. Families binged episodes together. New fans fell in love with the characters, and the show's legacy grew even stronger. But that legacy also came with questions. When would the new seasons land on Netflix? With so many seasons and release schedules varying by region, fans often found themselves waiting, sometimes for months, sometimes for years, to catch up on the latest chapters of the story. This long wait has made every new release feel like an event. And that's exactly why the news of Season 19 finally arriving on Netflix is such a big deal. For fans, it isn't just about streaming. It's about being part of something they've carried in their hearts for years. For loyal Heartland fans, waiting for each new season has never been easy. The show has a way of pulling viewers so deeply into its world that the moment the credits roll on a finale, the countdown begins for what comes next. Season 18 left fans with plenty of emotions: hope, heartbreak, and unanswered questions. But once it wrapped, the silence was almost deafening. Fans began asking the same questions across social media. When will Netflix finally get the next season? Why is it taking so long? This long waiting game became part of the Heartland experience. It wasn't just about watching the show anymore. It was about the endless speculation, the late-night theories, and the passionate conversations between fans scattered all over the world. Online communities grew, fan pages buzzed, and every little piece of information, no matter how small, sparked new waves of excitement. A cast interview, a filming update, even a behind-the-scenes photo was enough to set forums and Facebook groups on fire with speculation. Netflix's release schedule didn't make the wait easier. While Canadian viewers sometimes got episodes first, international fans often had to hold on for months before they could see what happened next. This gap created a strange but powerful bond in the fandom. Some fans tried desperately to avoid spoilers, while others shared plot summaries just to keep the conversation alive. Everyone was in the same boat, holding on to the promise that eventually the season would land on Netflix, and they could experience the next chapter together. The uncertainty made the anticipation even stronger. Some fans wondered if Netflix would delay it longer. Others feared that licensing issues might push the release further than anyone expected. Rumors swirled around release windows, with hopeful predictions from fan blogs and YouTube updates keeping the fire alive. But still, there was no clear confirmation, and in that silence, the excitement only grew. For many, this waiting period wasn't wasted. It became a time of reflection. Fans went back and rewatched earlier seasons, rediscovering old storylines and reliving the emotional highs and lows of the Fleming family. New viewers joined in too, catching up from season 1 and realizing why the series has been such a treasure for nearly 20 years. The waiting game wasn't just about the future. It was also a reminder of the journey that brought Heartland this far. And that's why the announcement that season 19 is officially on its way to Netflix feels so massive. It's the end of uncertainty. It's the payoff after months of holding on. For fans who never gave up hope, the reward is finally here. The confirmation that the next chapter of Heartland's story is coming. And it's coming to the platform where millions around the world can share the experience together for months. The question echoed through every corner of the fandom. When? When would Heartland Season 19 finally ride its way onto Netflix? Every clue felt like a breadcrumb leading fans closer to the truth. But still, no one knew exactly when the moment would come. It became almost like a mystery, an unsolved puzzle hanging over the community. Some said it would be delayed into the distant future. Others whispered that it could drop without warning. But now, the guessing games are over. The truth is out, and it's bigger than anyone expected. Netflix has officially confirmed the date. After so much waiting, after so many months of uncertainty, the platform has locked in its calendar, and the countdown has begun. Heartland Season 19 will finally be streaming on Netflix, starting insert official release date. No more speculation, no more rumors. This time it's real, and it's set in stone. The announcement hit like a wave of relief across the fan base. You could almost hear the collective exhale of millions of viewers around the world. Social media exploded the moment the news dropped. Hashtags surged, fan groups lit up, and messages poured in from fans who had been holding their breath for far too long. It wasn't just the confirmation of a release. It was validation. The wait had been worth it. The show that feels like home was coming back, and now everyone knew exactly when to clear their schedules. The power of this reveal lies not just in the date itself, but in what it represents. It's a promise that Amy, Jack, Tim, Lou, and the rest of the Bartlett-Fleming family are about to return to screens worldwide. It's the official signal that the story isn't finished, that the journey continues, and that fans can soon ride back into the world they've loved for nearly 2 decades. And think about this. Heartland isn't just releasing a new season. It's stepping into history. Very few shows last this long, with this kind of global reach. By announcing Season 19's arrival, Netflix isn't just giving fans another binge-worthy set of episodes. It's solidifying Heartland's place as one of the most enduring family dramas of all time. So mark the date. Write it down. Circle it in red on your calendar. Because this isn't just another release. It's a moment. A celebration. The day when the waiting finally ends, and the newest chapter of Heartland begins streaming for everyone to enjoy. The magic of Heartland has always been its ability to evolve. Every season feels both familiar and new, balancing the warmth of tradition with the excitement of change. Season 19 will be no different. Fans can expect the same breathtaking landscapes, the same heartwarming family moments, and the same emotional storytelling that has kept this series alive for nearly 2 decades, but with new layers that promise to deepen the journey even further. At its core, Heartland has always been about people finding strength in each other. This season, those bonds will be tested in ways that feel both intimate and universal. Expect powerful stories of healing, second chances, and the unshakable ties of family. Just like the horses at the ranch, the characters continue to grow, learn, and overcome obstacles, reminding us why their stories feel so personal to us as viewers. Season 19 also brings with it an energy of renewal. The younger generation of the Bartlett-Fleming family is stepping into bigger roles, carrying forward the legacy while facing challenges of their own. It's a reminder that Heartland isn't just about looking back. It's about looking ahead, about how traditions are preserved and transformed by those who inherit them. That theme will pulse through the new season, giving longtime fans both comfort and excitement as they watch the torch being passed. But Heartland has never been afraid of life's harder truths. Viewers can also expect moments of struggle, tough decisions, and emotional crossroads that mirror real life. These aren't characters trapped in a perfect world. They're people who face setbacks, losses, and uncertainty, just like the rest of us. That's why the series resonates so deeply, because even in its fictional ranch setting, it speaks to realities we all understand. And of course, the horses remain at the center of it all. Season 19 will once again highlight the bond between humans and animals, reminding us of the trust, patience, and love it takes to build that connection. Every scene with the horses reflects something larger about life itself. The idea that healing comes slowly, but it does come, and often in the most unexpected ways. So what can fans truly expect? Growth, heartache, joy, and hope, all wrapped up in the signature Heartland way. This season isn't just continuing the story, it's expanding it. It's setting the stage for new beginnings while honoring everything that has come before. And when the first episode drops on Netflix, fans will realize that the wait wasn't just for another season, it was for the next chapter of a story that still has so much left to tell. Heartland Season 19 isn't just another batch of episodes landing on Netflix. It's a milestone. Few shows in television history have managed to last this long, and even fewer have done so while keeping their storytelling fresh and their audience emotionally invested. For fans, this release is a celebration of endurance, loyalty, and the kind of storytelling that stands the test of time. Think about it. In today's world, TV shows come and go at lightning speed. New series arrive with hype, only to disappear after a season or two. But Heartland is different. For almost 2 decades, it has remained steady. Like the rolling hills and open fields it so beautifully captures. It has grown with its audience, shifting from the story of a teenage girl learning her gift with horses to a multi-generational saga about family, resilience, and love. That kind of longevity isn't just rare, it's remarkable. What makes Season 19 such a big deal is how it represents more than entertainment. For countless fans, Heartland is comfort. It's the show they turn to when life feels heavy. It's the story they share with parents, kids, and even grandparents. It's one of the few dramas that bridges generations, uniting people of all ages in front of the screen. Its arrival on Netflix ensures that this experience continues, not just for longtime fans, but for a whole new wave of viewers discovering it for the first time. And here's the powerful part. Season 19 isn't only about keeping a story alive. It's about honoring the fans who kept it alive. Every tweet, every forum post, every rewatch on Netflix played a role in making this moment happen. Without the dedication of its global audience, a Canadian family drama might never have reached this kind of worldwide recognition. The arrival of Season 19 is proof that passion matters, and that audiences still have the power to shape the future of the shows they love. This release is also symbolic. It proves that family-centered storytelling still has a place in today's streaming world. Amid flashy new releases and short-lived trends, Heartland continues to stand tall, reminding us that simple, heartfelt stories about love, growth, and connection are timeless. Season 19 is more than just episodes. It's a statement that these kinds of stories still matter, and always will. So when Netflix confirmed the release date, it wasn't just news, it was history in the making. For fans, it's not just about watching the Bartlett-Fleming family again. It's about being part of something that has endured, something that has grown, and something that still touches hearts after all these years. That's why this release is such a big deal. It isn't just another season, it's a moment of legacy. Now that the release date is finally confirmed, the spotlight shifts to you, the fans. Heartland has never been just a television show. It has always been a shared experience. Every comment, every discussion, every rewatch has kept the spirit of the series alive through the years. And with Season 19 on its way to Netflix, this is the perfect time to bring the community together again. Ask yourself this: what are you most excited to see in the new season? Is it Amy continuing her journey of healing? Jack's wisdom and steady presence? Lou's battles to balance family and responsibility? Or maybe it's simply returning to the familiar sights of the ranch, the horses, and the wide-open landscapes that feel like home. Whatever it is, your voice matters. Share your hopes, your predictions, and your excitement. Because part of the magic of Heartland has always been how it brings people together. This is also the perfect moment to revisit the story from the very beginning. With all the earlier seasons available on Netflix, fans old and new can binge-watch the journey from the start. For longtime viewers, it's a chance to relive the moments that made them fall in love with the series in the first place. For newcomers, it's an invitation into a world that has been cherished for nearly 20 years. Imagine starting Season 1 today and catching up just in time for the arrival of Season 19. It's the ultimate way to experience the story. But don't keep your excitement to yourself. Heartland has one of the most passionate fan bases in the world. And now is the time to let that energy shine. Post your favorite scenes online. Share your theories in fan groups. Encourage friends and family to start watching before the new season drops. The more voices that join in, the louder the celebration becomes. So here's your call to action. Scroll down, jump into the comments, and tell us what Season 19 means to you. Which characters do you want to see grow? Which storylines are you hoping will return? And above all, what does Heartland represent in your life? Whether it's comfort, inspiration, or simply the joy of storytelling, your answer could spark a conversation with fans from across the world. Season 19 is more than just an upcoming release. It's a shared event, and you are part of it. Let your excitement be heard, because this story has always been about community. And now, as we step into the next chapter, it's your chance to be part of the journey in a way that makes the fandom stronger than ever. And here we are, the end of the waiting game, the end of speculation, and the beginning of something every Heartland fan has been holding out for. Season 19 is no longer a distant dream. It's official, it's confirmed, and it's coming to Netflix. After all the months of silence, the whispers, the endless when questions, we finally have our answer. The countdown has begun, and the Bartlett-Fleming family is about to return to our screens once again. Think about what that means. All those nights you re-watched old episodes. All those times you shared fan theories online. All the energy you poured into keeping the Heartland spirit alive. It's all led to this moment. Season 19 isn't just another set of episodes. It's the continuation of a story that has been part of our lives for nearly 2 decades. It's proof that stories with heart, stories about family, and stories about healing still have a place in today's world. So as we close, let's make this release a celebration. Mark the date, circle it, write it down, clear your schedule if you have to. Because this isn't just about pressing play on Netflix. It's about stepping back into a world that feels like home, reconnecting with characters who feel like family, and experiencing the joy of seeing Heartland carry on its legacy with Season 19. And here's the final takeaway. The wait was long, but it was worth it. The community never gave up hope. And now, the payoff is here. Heartland Season 19 is officially streaming on Netflix starting insert official release date. Say it with pride. Share it with your friends. Count down the days. Because soon, we'll all be riding back into the world we love. Together. So as the sun sets on the waiting game and rises on a brand new season, remember this. Heartland isn't just a show. It's a journey. And now, that journey continues.